Hey guys, welcome back to Prodigy of the Universe. Your girl Kim in the building. And I'm here, as y'all can see from the title, to give y'all another reading. Now, this one really is a very important reading for a lot of people in the collective because a lot of this stems from childhood for some people. And believe it or not, you can grow into adulthood with it, okay? We're going to talk about abuse, okay? And I'm going to try to touch on abuse of all kinds because I feel like a lot of the people in the world today is dealing with these things and trying to overcome these things as adults, okay? And it's just important that, this stuff is not done to your children and even animals, okay? So let's get started. First of all, it's so many different kinds of abuse, okay? It's so many different kinds of abuse that people, I can't even say the word right, y'all, so whatever, but that it's so many different kinds that people don't even really acknowledge the different kinds, okay? I'm going to just name them and the ones I'm going to be touching on. Like, we're going to start with the most subtle one people can go through, which is verbal abuse, okay? Now, when it comes to verbal abuse, this is abuse with your words, okay? This is, what you say out your mouth. The Bible says the tongue could be like a sharp two-edged sword. You could speak life or death out of your tongue. And a lot of people are not aware when they're verbally abusing another person, whether child or adult, okay? So, I think it's important that we watch what we say when it comes to different people because it's a real thing, verbal abuse is. And, so many people suffer from it, okay? And it's the most subtle one, I feel, meaning the one that don't get the most attention, okay, when we talk about abuse, okay? But it's just as equally important, I feel. So, moving on from verbal abuse, let's talk about emotional abuse. Now, a lot of people deal with this one. This is a big one out here in the world today. This is abuse emotionally. It has to do with, hurting another person's feelings. Or treating another person in a certain way emotionally that their emotions and their feelings are, all screwed up, okay? A lot of this happens from relationships, okay, with different people, not just romantic relationships, but relationships within a home, okay, and within your families, okay? A lot of this stems from childhood. At times parents are so busy, sometimes they don't realize the emotional abuse they can even give off to their own children, okay? An example of emotional abuse would be like you telling your child, not to cry. Like, that's a big one because crying is for crybabies, okay? So now that child, every time they cry, they're going to think about that and they're going to feel like they're not supposed to cry, or they're just going to handle it in a way that, they're trying not to like disappoint another with it. Like they in 10 won't be able to handle their emotions, okay? It affects their emotions. So every time they're emotionally upset now, they don't know how to deal with it because they're taught not to cry. Or for another example is in a relationship, when somebody is playing on your heartstrings or your feelings, like say for an example, you telling somebody how you feel and this person is just ignoring how they making you feel emotionally, and in turn they are emotionally traumatizing you with the things that they're doing, ignoring your emotions, okay? Is pretty much when you ignore and abuse somebody's emotions, okay? They don't know how to treat you right, or they're just constantly doing something to upset your emotions. This is a form of emotional abuse, okay? in a relationship, I don't know if I really touched on it, but say a romantic relationship with your partner, right? You telling the person, like, I don't like the way, you know, when I tell you I love you or whatever, you don't respond back. You don't tell me you love me too. And in turn, they start to wonder, like, do that person really love me? And you treating them like in a certain way that you ignoring their emotional response. Like, pretty much the way you're responding to that is you are not showing them love at all in the relationship. So in turn, they feeling like, you are emotionally abusing them. You're ignoring the way they feel. Okay. So now their emotions are like unsure, like it's causing insecurity, it's causing them to question things, it's causing them to, feel a certain way emotionally. So I mean, it's really it really can be more intense than this, but this is just an example that I'm using. And so I hope y'all understand. So that's emotional abuse, and it's the one I feel is the biggest out here amongst families and different relationships, platonic or romantic, okay? So moving on from emotional abuse, there is also mental abuse, okay? And with mental abuse, this comes from manipulation, okay? An example of mental abuse would be like you feeling like somebody is really like playing with your mind mentally. Like, for an example, you know that somebody is playing mind games with you, but they're telling you they're not, okay? An example of this would be in a relationship with somebody where, let me see, how can I use this as an example? Where somebody is telling you they're not doing something to mentally conflict your thoughts, and you know they are. So it's just like you're questioning everything mentally now. Like now you're questioning your own mental, like, because this person like is telling you like, I'm not, say for an example, somebody playing mind games with you. Like they taking you through these things where they are not responding in a way to you mentally, and you feel like they're trying to manipulate you or trick you in some type of way with your thoughts, when it comes to your thoughts. And they're saying they're not doing that, but you know for a fact, without a doubt, they are doing this. And you feeling this and everything, and they just like saying they're not, but then the next day they in turn like just ignore, what you're thinking or your thoughts, or like they just totally, I mean, it's a form of manipulation, like playing mind games. You know somebody's playing mind games with you, but they're telling you, I'm not playing mind games. And it's just like, come on now. I'm not slow, dumb, or retarded. Like, I can tell. Like, and you feel like you're being played with mentally. So they're playing on your intelligence, and you get to questioning yourself mentally. Like, and so, it becomes mental conflict. And then some people are really like, they suffer from different mental issues from this, and mental illness is a real thing. They suffer from PTSD, they suffer from different disorders, and it's certain people that already suffer from these things, and then when you playing mind games with them on top of that, it's just like, come on now, what are you doing? Like, it's when they playing with your mind, your intelligence, so I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say, because I don't know how to always explain these things, but it's a real thing. So now you are questioning your own mental insanity, and it's just like, wow, you know what I mean? So now you're mentally conflicted when it comes to this person, okay? So that's another form of abuse. Then we have the worst one, which is physical abuse. This is really when somebody is trying to control you in a certain way, to the point where now it becomes physical, and now y'all fighting. Now they putting their hands on you, and this is the worst one. And a lot of people suffer from this one as well. Like, they also hide this one from their family members and things, because it's embarrassing, and then they ashamed of it. Like, so this is the biggest one for me, because this one can result in death. I mean, the other ones can too, if it's put on a person too much. Okay, they might become suicidal. So yeah, like, you need to just be careful with these things. Like, a form of physical abuse don't always have to be you showing up with a black eye. Sometimes it's just in turn, like, for example, a person is pregnant and they're hiding it, but behind closed doors, they getting stumped out by their partner and nobody knows. Like, and nobody knows because it's not no marks. They sure to not leave any marks on the person and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a lot of different kinds of physical abuse, but, you know, sometimes you show up with marks and there it's evident, you know, and sometimes it's not. That's what I'm trying to say. But this is the biggest one, the most dangerous one. So I encourage any of you guys, if you're suffering from this one, to leave, okay? Because it can really cause death, okay? In the worst way possible. Like, so in turn, a person, this physical abuse can affect you mentally, emotionally. It can give you all the other abuses as well. Like, it just really messes a person up, okay? So I'm talking about abuse today because so many people are getting abused, guys. So many people in different ways, and it's not being acknowledged when it comes to the next person. You know, I feel like this world today lacks a lot of love, okay? And it's like a lot of the blind leading the blind, and a lot of things being like ignored or covered up. And I feel like this is a big thing that don't need to be covered up. It needs to be dealt with. It needs to be handled. People need to be aware of it. And certain times, a lot of people are aware of it, but it's just like, I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to stay out of it. But no, because you never know whose person, you know, what person you can save by getting in it. I'm going to tell you, like, be careful with it, though, because, you know, you don't want to just jump into nobody else's business. Say somebody just keep going back to somebody who's physically abusing them, and then you get in there now and you physically abuse. I mean, and, you know, it resulted in your death. Like, I know real life people that went through that, like, trying to help their friends and stuff like that, and a person, you know, killed them too. So I'm not telling you to just go into it and get in it and get involved, but, like, report it. Do whatever you can to try to save another person sometimes, like, because certain people don't know how to reach out for help. They don't know how to identify these things because they've been going through this abuse so long that it became their new normal. So they feel like, oh, this is normal. They done adapted to dealing with it, you know? So I want to just call it out because I feel like it's a form of lower entities and lower vibrational energies. And, you know, again, some people just, it's their new normal, so they don't feel like it's nothing wrong with it. But it is. It's something very wrong with all of those abuses. And we need to deal with them. This helps us to grow and evolve as well as people, you know, and as children. Like, it affects, you know, children in their childhood. You know, some of y'all been affected by this, and this is why we fucked up now. Like, you know, growing up into adulthood, don't know how to deal with these things in life because we've been traumatized. Like, traumatized. When you traumatize, you fucked up. Like, and it's like, damn, can I come back from this? Can I heal this? And I'm telling you, yes, you can. You got to talk about it, though. You got to acknowledge it. You can't be in denial. You got to reach out to a professional, like somebody who really know about the subject. You know, get a therapist, get a counselor, you know, get a fucking bodyguard. I ain't gonna say that, but anyway, you got to protect yourself, guys. And so, yeah, it's a real thing. And we talk about real life over here. So I just wanted to tell y'all what this reading is about. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go down each sign individually and see what I see comes out, what abuse, and identify it so you can know. Because, again, certain people, it becomes their new normal, so they don't recognize that this is what they're going through. They don't recognize that they just need to get out of this situation because of this reason. Like, and some people are mentally traumatized or messed up to where they don't even understand or realize they're doing this to another person. So there's that. So, you know, if you got a spouse and you're going through any of these things, like, look at your sign, look at their sign, and try to identify what y'all going through, so maybe y'all can both work together to heal these things. Yeah, and share with a friend, because you never know who might be going through this. Like, and subscribe to the channel, guys, and like the video for me so it can get out there and reach who it really needs to reach, okay? So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to try to identify what form of abuse you are going through, okay, by breaking this down, each sign individually, okay? And that's how we're going to do this. So let's get started. I'm sending love and light and prayers out to everybody today, okay? So we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces in that order. Let's see. Aries. Show me Aries and what form of abuse they might be dealing with. Oh, wait. They didn't flip over. So I'm not taking them. Let's see. Show me Aries. What form of abuse that they might be dealing with. This is like my little table right now. Show me Aries. What form of abuse might they be dealing with? And this could be from anybody, or you can possibly be inflicting this on somebody else. So take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. This is not to call nobody out. It's just pretty much to let y'all understand. You know, this is probably why your relationship's not working. You feel me? With different people. So we have the Queen of Swords for Aries, okay? With this being Swords energy, I'm going to say, we know swords represent communication. We know it represents the thoughts. So I'm going to say this could be a form of verbal abuse and or mental abuse that you can be getting inflicted on you, Aries, or you could be doing this to another person. Some of y'all, I do feel like it's trying to probably cut it out. Like, you trying to cut people off that's doing this to you, or you trying to cut it out and work on it yourself with the Queen of Swords here is what I'm saying. So, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. If you recognize it and realize it and you already trying to heal these things, that's a good thing. Okay, so other cards we have is the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles that just fell out here for you, Aries, as well. So, again, the Hangman is giving me, you know, this light is around the head. So, you deal with a lot of mental abuse, okay? And with the Two of Pentacles here, it's like something that's you probably been dealing with, like, constantly from different people. Constantly. Mental abuse, verbal abuse. That's what I'm getting for you. I'm also seeing, Aries, some of y'all could have dealt with physical abuse. We got the Two of Pentacles here. I'm seeing that, okay? And you deal with this, I feel like, in partnerships, okay, with the Two of Pentacles here. So I hope that makes sense. That's just something to be aware of, okay? We got the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, okay? Pages can be about messages. So, again, verbal abuse, mental abuse with the Hangman, okay? The Hangman has to do with consciousness, okay? With the mind, the mental for me in this case. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. Also, Aries, I'm feeling like this could be even coming from your own children, or you could be doing this to your own children. So, yeah, it's important for you to, like, cut it out, okay? Or even not to deal with it within your own, you know, families or with your children, okay? Like, cut it out. With the Hangman here, I feel like you need to be able to communicate directly and clearly what you're going through, you know, with these people, and, you know, talk about it honestly and clearly. Let them know how it makes you feel so they can get it. You know what I mean? And make sure this is not going on, no form of physical abuse with your children as well. Like, whether, you know, it's happening from others, okay? For some of y'all, it don't have to be coming from y'all. It could be coming from somebody else, okay? That they're dealing with, or, you know, another family member or something. So yeah, just watch out for that, and try to work on that, okay? Maybe learn about it with the Page of Pentacles, get more information on it, and share it, okay? Work on it. That's what I feel like telling you, Aries. Um, I kind of want to pull advice for y'all. I'm going to use this deck because it has words on it. Give me advice for Aries. Advice for Aries. Oop, we got the Emperor. So you could be a father, or you could be, we had a King of Swords. So yeah, I'm talking to somebody's father. It's okay, you know, to have structure and discipline and leadership, okay? But with the Emperor here, we know he likes it his way or no way, right? There is a need for you to discipline or have more structure when it comes to these things. I'm hearing discipline, structure, and leadership, okay? With the Emperor being here, you know, he's in charge. He know what he want. He even know what he's doing, okay? So with that being said, just watch these things, Aries, is what I feel like telling you. And I do get Aries energy from the Emperor sometimes. So this could be happening in times where you are trying to, like, have structure and discipline or show leadership, okay? So let's see. We have the Emperor. So there's a need for you to really discipline this yourself when it comes to these things, Aries, and, you know, build better structure and be a better leader, okay? Let's go to Taurus. So Taurus, what are you dealing with? What form of abuse is Taurus dealing with? I don't know what's going to come out in these cards. I just hope it makes sense. Two of Swords. Okay. This is mental. Okay. This is, the Two of Swords represents indecisiveness, Taurus. So you have a lot of mental abuse. I'm getting you've been mentally abused. Give me more cards for Taurus. Also, it could be verbal abuse. I'm getting this two things. So with this being Swords energy, again, verbal and mental abuse. We got the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands here for you. So it's telling me it stemmed from family, Taurus. It's a lot of people that you get into it with, okay? It's a lot of people that you get into it with, and it could be stemming from, like, it's what really a lot of arguing and fighting within a household or a family situation is what I'm seeing. And it's a lot of this going on. So I get you even try to block it out. Like, you could be in the process of cutting these people off. Or standing up for yourself and not dealing with it, which is a good thing. But be careful that you don't inflict this on others as well, Taurus, because it can work both ways, is what I'm hearing with the Two of Swords. You could be inflicting this on family members and loved ones, or within your own household with your partner, you know what I mean, with a lot of arguing and fighting, okay? So that's what I got for you. And then we got Wands energy here, so it's telling me, you know, Wands is about the desires, our passions, and stuff like that, right? The actions. I'm seeing people, you know, using objects. So this could be a form of physical abuse too, just because I'm getting this. like that you could have went through. These could be, with friends or something like that is what I'm getting. I feel like yeah, communication. Okay, verbal abuse. Okay, this verbal abuse is what they telling me. Okay, so it's not physical abuse, but I'm getting verbal abuse that can lead to physical abuse. Okay, because they got weapons here. Okay, so yeah, you deal with mental, verbal, and mental abuse, verbal abuse that can lead to physical abuse. So yeah, be careful with that, Taurus. Um, there is a need for you to like maybe stop, yeah, cut people out, cut people off. That's bringing this into your life. I see you doing that already though, or you already did that, and you at a better place. So that's what's up. But it's like this is what you attract and probably have around you, or they try to come around you. So just watch that. Advice for Taurus. Give me one for advice for Taurus. This is a lot. This is going to be a long reading with me trying to do it this way, but I feel like it's important. The dreamer. We got 0. The fool, okay? So it says a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So with 0, it's just like start over. Your advice would be to like, again, cut people off, start over, or go in a new direction when this is happening, or yeah, just cut people off. Like, don't deal with it. Like, have 0 tolerance for it. I see a 0, and that's what I'm getting. Try to deal with things in another way or another direction, if that makes sense. Okay. Whether you're putting this out or getting this, okay. It can work both ways. So, hope that made sense. Let's go to Gemini. Show me the abuse Gemini might be dealing with. We got the 9 of Cups. Emotional abuse. Okay. Emotional abuse is the first thing I heard. Give me 2 more cards for Gemini. Again, emotional abuse. Give me Gemini. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Some of y'all drink too much too. Okay, I'm seeing too many cups here. And I'm getting that. So, you could be abusing your body with the Page of Pentacles here. Physically by drinking. Okay, what would you call that? Of course it's an addiction, but what I'm getting, Gemini, it don't even have to be drinking, but it's some sort of overindulgence. The abuse of the physical body is what I'm seeing right now. And as well as emotional abuse. So yeah, you can abuse the physical body in that way as well. So that's coming out for you, Gemini. So yeah, I feel like, and then we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some told me to look at the bottom of the deck. So I'm getting emotional abuse, verbal abuse, because we got 2 pages here. That's communication. And I'm getting, this even goes on with children, okay? Like, it goes on with children. I seen kids being a part of this too, okay? So I hope that makes sense. This stems from childhood as well, okay? Because I'm also seeing the 6 of Cups out here. So yeah, You've dealt with a lot of emotional abuse, maybe from partnerships and also from maybe as a kid, okay? And in turn, I feel like you could be inflicting this on your own children. There's a need to like heal these things, okay? Maybe talk about it, okay? And I'm getting a lot of, you're not seeing it, Gemini. You're not seeing it, or because it's illusions here. You're not seeing it, but this is true. And this overindulgent thing you're doing, it causes you to you might be hallucinating. I'm seeing y'all delirious or hallucinating, not seeing things clearly. So with that being said, it's affecting the physical body. Specifically your brain. I'm getting, because with the pages here, your communication center, okay, which is the brain. Yeah. So I'm not a doctor or anything, but I'm just saying that's what I'm picking up. So emotional abuse, physical abuse of the body through overindulgence, and this is even inflicted on children, okay? You might have had a parent too, is what I'm getting, that overindulged when you were a child or something like that. But yeah, you dealt with a lot of people being selfish when it comes to their emotions or whatever. A lot of emotional abuse here. Selfishness. And I'm getting, it's possibly something where you emotionally abuse different people too. Like, it's a lot of people that's been manipulated with this emotional abuse here. This is options. This is like other people too for me. So yeah, with that being said, you've inflicted this on other people and other people have done this to you. We got unities. Like, yeah, just reach out to somebody, okay? A mentor, a teacher, somebody spiritual, work on these things, get somebody with unity here to work on these things with you, somebody that's trusted. This could be traditionally passed down again from parents. There's a need for you to maybe to join an organization that can help you guys, okay? That's what I'm getting. So I hope all this is making sense, because I'm just really going with the flow. I'm really seeing a father figure for some of y'all, Gemini, that could have been really emotionally abusing some of you guys as kids. Yeah, you might need to talk to somebody like a counselor or therapist or something. Let's go on to Cancer. Show me Cancer. In what form of abuse? This card really wanted to come out. Show me Cancer. What form of abuse here? We got the Seven of Swords with the Queen of Cups. Give me one more card. Okay, we got two more. Judgment and Temperance. Death card. Oh, yeah. I just seen physical abuse with the death card. But anyway, I'm literally seeing y'all could have had to run from somebody. Okay. Anyway, with the Seven of Swords, you deal with a lot of mental abuse, emotional abuse. But I'm also getting physical abuse here. These are big ones. The physical abuse is really a big one, because it showed me that you was running from somebody. Like, you literally had to run from maybe a spouse, or something like that, okay? I'm getting, it's been a cycle of this. This keeps coming up, okay? Some of y'all, I do see y'all healing this and working on this in the future. But, literally, some of y'all almost died from this, okay? Physical abuse. I see somebody who was put in the hospital. You could have been, you You could be trying to heal from this right now, somebody. Evidence was left. Okay, that's what I'm talking about with the physical abuse. Evidence was left. Okay. But yeah, you ran. You're out of there. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you. Big, big on emotional abuse, mental abuse, and physical abuse here. Y'all was just dealing with somebody that was terrible. I feel somebody was a liar, a cheater. They was stealing from you. They was physically abusing you. Yeah, but I feel like you was smart, Cancer. You got out of there. Um, so yeah, it changed you. It changed our life. A lot of y'all went through a very, very traumatic change. But I do feel like y'all will be taking the steps to heal these things, okay? Um, if you not, then you need to be aware of this. Like somebody is very fucking physically abusive, okay? Verbally abusive as well. I've been trying not to cuss this whole reading. They might be cussing a lot. Get out of there. Your advice would be the Eight of Earth. To work on you. Get away from this person and work on you. Learn more about it with the Eight of Earth. Educate yourself about this. Get away from them. Work on you. Okay? That's your advice. Some of y'all need physical work. Physical therapy is what I'm hearing. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I do see y'all healing in the future though, Cancer. If you still in this situation, you need to run. That's what I'm going to tell you. Run. I'm serious too. Let me go to Leo. Leo, what abuse are you dealing with or been dealing with? We got the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of verbal abuse, but I'm also seeing that sometimes it then became physical. I don't like that because first of all, I know some Leos, but anyway, let me take myself out of this reading. Okay, so I'm seeing in the past you probably dealt with some physical abuse with the Two of Pentacles here, but I'm getting with the Seven of Swords. You also dealt with the verbal abuse and mental abuse, because I'm seeing this person is very manipulative, very sneaky, dropping evidence, but get angry at you. Where the fuck they do that at? But anyway, with the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Swords, you dealing with somebody who's very overwhelming, okay? Very angry. This person got anger fucking issues. And yeah, they capable of physical abuse. Capable of starting fucking wars, okay? That's what I'm getting here. But I feel like it's the mouth. With the Ten of Wands, it's the mouth that you can't deal with. In the Knight of Swords here. So, verbal abuse is heavy here, with a little bit of physical abuse in the past. But this is a cycle I feel like you've been going through with somebody. I don't know who this is, but it could have been a couple of people. You know, you're looking at a couple of people like this, is what I feel. It's been very overwhelming for you, Leo. And I feel like you ran. You could currently be running from this person or these people, okay? So yeah, verbal abuse is big here, is what I'm getting. Mental abuse and a little bit of physical abuse. So, to a source, I see you running, you cutting it out. So that's what's up, Leo. Refuse to deal with it, but I feel like you go back and forth. Like, you don't deal with it, then you deal with it, if that makes sense. Just end it all. But that's up to you. You're definitely dealing with this in a partnership, and we got the 7 of Earth. 2 of Wands and the 7th of Earth is your advice. Maybe get a new partnership and move forward. And or take a temporary break from this person. Is what your advice is. But you need to really evaluate a situation or a person. Like, yeah, the 7 of Pentacles is somebody who's really stopping to think and look at something to see if they still want to invest in it. So that's what your advice would be. Like, you really need to know, should you still invest in this? Or do you want to? It's time to make a decision. So, I feel like get a new partner. Unless, you want to keep dealing with it. Because it feel like you're going to keep dealing with it. It's a cycle. A repetitive cycle. So, yeah. Who next? Virgo. What abuse is Virgo dealing with? Got the King of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles. I just heard financial abuse. And the Wheel of Fortune. This all Pentacles energy. You're dealing with some sort of financial abuse. I didn't even talk about this. The financial abuse. So this is a big one. This could be financially abusing your resources or another person. This could be an addiction. This is a physical addiction dealing with financial abuse. This is like surprising me because didn't think this is a real thing, But also Virgo, I feel like this could be something physical with the body. It's a lot of physical 3D energy here. So this is like, you could be like needing to work on your physical body. Changes in how you eat. Okay, you could be abusing the body in that way. This is different. But this is what I'm getting, so I'm going to talk about it. King of Pentacles. Being more responsible is what I'm hearing. When it comes to the way you eat and when it comes to, the way you spend it, you need to change things. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune here. I'm getting, abuse of the physical body. You could be inflicting this on yourself in some type of way. Sexual abuse is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all could have been sexually abused. I didn't talk about that one either, but that's a big one. There may be a need for you to like work on healing from this, work on changing the environment, okay? We got the King of Swords. Some of y'all dealing with somebody that's sexually abusing y'all or abusing y'all finances or, that's coming up. This is different. The King of Swords. Also, I'm feeling like this could be, I'm not getting nothing else really. Not even with the King of Swords. I'm not feeling like you're being mentally or verbally abused. I do feel like you could be getting mentally manipulated. So this could be mental abuse with the King of Swords because somebody could be ignoring you purposely. So yeah, there's that. Somebody you dealing with very detached and ignoring you. So that's a form of manipulation because they're purposely doing this. Let's pull advice. That's what I'm getting. So I hope it made sense. Advice for Virgo. So many cards want to fall out. We got the Ace of Air. This the truth. You need to see the truth of a situation. That's what Spirit wants you to know. This is new beginnings too. Maybe change who you with, change who you around, change what you're working on as far as financially or what you're doing with your money. There needs to be change. You need to see the truth. That is your advice about everything I just said. Okay? So I hope it made sense. Let's see. Show me Scorpio. Is they next? Virgo. Libra. I always want to skip y'all. I don't know why. Show me Libra. Gosh, a lot of cards want to come out for you, Libra. Show me Libra and what form of abuse they might be dealing with. Emotional abuse. Show me Libra. The Moon. I'm hearing this a lot of family secrets. Two of Pentacles. So, we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. You are, Libra, a lot of y'all have been emotionally abused by your own mother, okay? Your own mother. The Empress is here. Or your baby mother. It's been a lot of emotional abuse going on. Or this is what you're doing to these people. That's really what I'm getting. That's the biggest thing. And then it's like, if this happening to you, somebody is hiding their hand. And if you doing this, then you hiding your hand with the Moon card here. As far as family secrets, I was hearing that. It could be a lot of hidden family secrets stemming from your mother, your baby mother. I don't know. Again, emotional abuse. With the Moon card, Moon rules the emotions, so that's confirmation. The feelings, okay? People playing on your feelings. You're dealing with that. And I'm also feeling like physical abuse. Like, it's been a cycle. It's been a cycle. This could even have to do with your health, okay? With the Empress here. Nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Your health is coming up here. It could be some things hidden here as far as your health go with the Moon card. But I'm getting physical abuse in that way. I'm not really seeing where it's actually people putting their hands on each other, physically abusing each other. I'm seeing it in the other way, as far as your health, okay? So I hope that all making sense. You need to be aware of these things. I'm seeing the cycle here. Anytime I see this, it's showing me it's a cycle. It could have stemmed from childhood, from your own mother, for some of you guys, or a parental figure. Seven of Fire. You have to defend yourself and your beliefs and stand your ground, okay? And choose your battles wisely. Even against your own mother, I don't care. Some people, oh, that's my mother. I don't care. You got to protect you. You got to fight for you. You got to protect that inner child. And then sometimes it could be fighting here. With the Seven of Wands here, it's probably been physical. Okay, now that I'm seeing the Seven of Wands for some of you guys. One or two of you guys. And if this is not with your mother, it could be your baby mother, but it's a real thing. But at the end of the day, choose your battles wisely is your advice. So I hope that makes sense. And tell them to. Defend yourself when it comes to those fights up against you. And your beliefs and what you believe and feel. Defend your feelings. Share them. Talk about them. And guard your heart. Guard your shit. Let's go to Scorpio. Two of Pentacles. Physical abuse. is what I just heard. The Moon card. Something that you're hiding. Yeah. And I'm getting not when it comes to like putting your hands on somebody, but what you're doing to the physical body. Okay? The King of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Seven of Wands. I'm getting also verbal abuse with the Seven of Wands. It's constantly going back and forth with you and somebody or other people. I'm even seeing it with the dogs. It's a lot of arguing. Okay, verbal abuse. Verbal abuse and physical abuse of the body is what I'm getting big here, Scorpio. This is 3D. It has to do with your physical body. It's a whole man. This is the way I'm seeing it. Something that you're hiding. And you've been constantly going around in circles with this. You need to fight it. Okay? Or take some kind of action. Because if you don't, it's going to be a disaster. Okay? Again. Verbal abuse. Physical abuse. Maybe in some cases it's weapons used, it's fights. Okay? It's coming out now. Some of y'all need to keep your hands to yourself. Some of y'all dealing with people that's full of drama that need to keep their hands to themselves, okay? And I'm getting yes. You need to be able to see this. I'm also seeing some of y'all delirious, hallucinating, maybe some kind of overindulgence here. Let me get out y'all business, though, but I felt the need to go into that deck. You need to fight it. This your energy, Scorpio. You see that scorpion right there? Something you hiding. And something been telling you already. Intuitively, you need to fight it or stop it. Okay? Defend yourself. Stand up for yourself. But at the same time, you ignoring it. I'm getting emotional abuse too from this Moon card. So emotional abuse, physical abuse of the body, and verbal abuse is big here, Scorpio. Defend yourself against others who's doing this to you. And if you're doing it to yourself, you need to stand up for yourself. Fight for yourself. We got the World card. What I say? End it. This is an ending. With every ending comes a new beginning. The World card. You could be working on this. This says it's time for a path towards enlightenment. You need to see something. Or you will see. One way or the other, that disaster that we see in the tower, that's the World card. That's the universe stepping in. Ending the cycle. I said it's a cycle, right? You need to end this cycle. That's your advice. Of whatever it is. Physical abuse of the body. With some sort of overindulgence. Something you're hiding. That has to do with the physical body, maybe. Something that's going around in circles or keep coming back up is what I'm getting. You need to deal with it. Verbal abuse, it needs to stop from others. And if you inflicting this on others, the World card is an ending. Okay. Some of y'all already been working on that. So Spirit is saying job well done. You will know if you've been working on it or not. A path towards enlightenment. You're on the right path by ending it and stopping it. Okay. Let's go to Sagittarius. What form of abuse is Sagittarius dealing with? Whoa. Let me find out y'all going through a whole bunch of abuse. I just heard sexual abuse. Okay. It could have been a lot of abuse. How them cards just all fell out. Y'all could be having a lot of stuff bottled up inside. But sexual abuse is what I heard first. Five of Swords. Mental abuse, manipulation, and overindulgence in something. Physical abuse of the body. We got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So y'all going through a lot of verbal and mental abuse from others. It could be a spouse specifically here, or just a whole bunch of people that's argumentative and full of drama, and there's no good around you. I'm getting that y'all deal with hidden enemies. They do and say shit behind your back. Okay. Watch that is what I'm hearing. But sexual abuse, okay, it could have been within a family or from others, different relationships, okay. But I'm getting you turned your back on these people or something like that. Sexual abuse, mental manipulation, and verbal abuse is what I'm getting. Even emotional abuse is out here, and that's why all them cards felt like they did, because you're dealing with a lot of different abuses, Sagittarius. Or have dealt with these things. Y'all deal with people with fly mouths, okay? They just say anything out their fucking mouth. They cutthroat, okay? I'm also feeling like y'all deal with that the most, okay? But y'all have also in the past dealt with sexual abuse. And I'm also seeing emotional abuse, okay? And overindulgence of the body. Something that y'all doing probably is too much on your body. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I'm channeling most of this, guys, but yeah. Your advice, 4 of air. Take a break. Stop it. Pause it. Get some rest. Okay, let it go. This says take time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision about some things. Meditate. It provides answers, okay? So this is resting. Resting from all that. Resting from anything would be like, okay, I'm checking out on everybody and everything. Like, that's what you need to do. Heal. This is healing. Heal from this thing. Maybe reach out to somebody, talk about these things. You're being called. Your advice would be to try to heal from these things. Hope that makes sense, Sagittarius. Maybe some of y'all, I'm seeing y'all on a in my mind's eye, I'm seeing y'all on a psychologist's couch, where they hypnotize you. Some of y'all might be getting that or doing that or thinking about that. Or it might help. Especially dealing with the sexual abuse. I feel like it's from the past. Some shit you suppressed. Okay, so let's go to Capricorn. We got Page of Pentacles. I'm getting physical abuse of the body. Verbal abuse. Yeah, I'm seeing overindulgence in something, even though that's the 7 of Cups. I'm also getting emotional abuse. Yeah, physical abuse of the body. It's like, you don't have to be really getting physically abused, but again, just ignoring your health, ignoring your body, that's a form of physical abuse, okay? That's what I'm getting for you. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of that's going on. Like, I see y'all being very independent, Capricorn. With the 9 of Pentacles, you get there to a peaceful place with your own hard work and effort that you put into it. Okay. I feel like, as far as physical abuse of the body, that's the first thing I heard. You just need to, like, maybe learn more, take care of yourself better, talk to somebody about your physical body. Maybe this is making doctor's appointments, making sure you tackling that, I don't know. That's what's coming up. Some of y'all overindulging in something. Maybe you drink or something like that. I'm getting that, even though this is not the 9 of Cups, this is 7 of Cups. Maybe you cut it down, okay? That's good if that's the case, but I'm seeing that in my mind's eye with this 7 of Cups for some reason. I'm also getting like some of y'all could have been physically abused in the past by somebody though, and emotionally abused. I'm seeing a head here, so somebody, a spouse or something, when they was in their shadow self, could have did that. Like, you could have experienced some form of physical abuse in the past. Also, emotional abuse. from different people, okay? You've been emotionally abused from different partners, okay? Of lower vibrational energies. We got the shadow self here. It's different people. And they've also verbally abused you with this being next to the Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. I don't know why I said Page of Cups. But I feel like you've been dealing with verbal and emotional abuse a lot. Not saying you don't work on your physical body, Capricorn. I'm not saying that because I see, you do. But it could just be like ignoring certain things or not being clear about certain things. That's what's coming through when it comes to your physical health, okay? So I hope that makes sense. A lot of earth energy here. I'm not getting you getting your ass whooped, none of that. It's just like, learning something maybe that's unclear about your physical health. Looking into it is giving, having peace at the end of the day when it comes to your physical health. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I'm seeing just a need to take care of your body and your physical vessel better, and the emotional abuse and verbal abuse here. That's what I'm really seeing. Mostly. Page of Fire. Again, verbal abuse. But this is your advice. It says, news of exciting new outcome. This is good news. So if you're worried about your health and you're not going to see about it, whatever, I feel like it's going to be good news. But anyway, just being more confident, Capricorn, is what I'm seeing. I feel like I want to pull another card of advice. But the pages are, starting something new. So maybe get a new person that won't be emotionally abusing you. Some of y'all, I feel like they inflict this on you. Like they might make you feel like you don't know your worth, okay? Because they've been saying certain things about your physical body and it really affects you. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, maybe get somebody who's happy with it. Ace of Fire. Again, be with somebody new, get somebody new. Okay, both of these are new beginnings. Okay, however you see it. But you need to get somebody that make you feel more confident about yourself. Be able to make you feel like, okay, you probably need to feel this about yourself, though. Be more confident, creative, outgoing, This could be self-esteem issues is what I'm getting big. Or self-confidence issues. Some of y'all just need to change what y'all eat. Because I'm getting to some of y'all is what you consume in the physical body. Okay, so start something new. Far as your eating go, far as your partners go, that's your advice. But it's still up to you at the end. But you see two new things, two new beginnings. But I'm seeing good news as far as your physical health. Even if this has something to do with the phallic, okay? For whoever that's for. So, yeah. I'm getting, because I can't move on, I'm getting this a lot of, there's something with the communication center, okay? That you're not seeing. Let me see. What is this 7 of Cups? 4 of Cups. Something that you're not getting, not seeing. A lot of emotional abuse when you offering to other people, they're refusing to like acknowledge your emotions and your feelings. Okay, I'm seeing that too, but I'm being nosy right now. What is it that you're not seeing? Knight of Pentacles. Something slow. Slowly. You slowly need to work on this, or something is slowly progressing. What is this? Lovers. I don't know if this fears. Two of Swords. I'm seeing fears here. Two of Swords. Cut it out. Past. Something reoccurring. Is what I'm hearing. Why lovers? The Emperor. Yeah. Some of y'all just need to walk away from a person that you're dealing with. They're no good for you. You know, they could be dealing with somebody else. Okay, lovers. Something could be slowly progressing from a lover, okay? As far as your physical health or just what you're thinking. So it's like, walk away. Cut it out or cut this person out. That's what I'm getting. If you know they dealing with somebody else, cut it out. This could be fear, okay? We got the moon here. This could just be fear. Because you don't see it. And it's like confusion here. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. Let me get out y'all business. I just wanted to know. Let's see. Aquarius. Sexual abuse. Some of y'all have confidence issues. I'm hearing. The Emperor. Yeah. And you looking at him like. Some of y'all just be staring at your partner. Y'all give him the death stare is what I'm hearing. Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Yeah, confidence issues. You don't feel like this person is giving you the attention that you need. They only give you a little bit. So that's a form of manipulation again, too. When they constantly, this person is mentally manipulating you, ignoring you. Within a connection, justice is here. So, yeah, balance out your confidence. Try to, like, work on your confidence, Aquarius. But I'm getting, y'all give somebody the death stare. I can't help what I'm getting. I gotta tell y'all what I'm getting. But anyway, y'all like alphas. Y'all like very dominant, masculine energies, and that's what y'all deal with. So they're very stoic, and you want this, but in turn you don't like it, is what I'm getting. Anyway, y'all dealing with what do you call it when you want attention but they don't give it to you? That's manipulation, mental. Y'all dealing with mental abuse in that way, from a person. And y'all also deal with verbal abuse from this person. Yeah, we got justice here. It's the truth. Like, yeah, verbal abuse. And I'm getting a whole bunch of confidence issues from somebody. Ignoring you, but giving their attention to others. They purposely do this. This person's set in their ways. So, yeah. Maybe you need to find somebody that's going to praise you, because this person is just like cold. It's what I'm getting. But which is surprising because you that way too, but it's just like, this could be somebody you really like, you really see yourself with, or want to marry even. But I don't know. But this one I'm getting. Verbal abuse. And for some reason, they make you feel less confident, and they fuck with your self-esteem and your self-confidence a lot. That's big here. So that is a form of mental manipulation This person is good at that with you. This person y'all dealing with could have control issues. So yeah, it's mostly verbal abuse is what I'm getting for y'all. That's a big one. The Hermit and the Eight of Water, they're telling you to walk away. Or hold back from this person, be by yourself. That's your advice. But it's up to you. It's time for self-discovery so you can go back within, get your confidence back, your self-esteem back, Aquarius. Walk away from anybody that's making you feel emotionally unfulfilled. So you have an emotional abuse too from this person. So them making you feel less confident and low self-esteem is affecting your emotions. It's a need for you to walk away and find balance, is what I'm getting, Aquarius. I hope that makes sense. Y'all showing up as fire signs, so y'all very snappy. Very snappy. It done affected you mentally. It's time to get mental balance, too. Show me Pisces. What the... Emotional abuse, Pisces. Y'all in love with being in love is what I'm hearing. Your energy came out with all these damn cards. The Moon reverse and the Death card. Very much emotional abuse. And I'm seeing the mind here. Mental manipulation. And is this physical abuse? Yes, is what I'm hearing. Eight of Cups. That could have happened in the past, the physical abuse. You had evidence. It was shown. It was revealed with the Moon in reverse. Somebody could have tried to kill y'all with the Death card here. Yeah. You almost died. Some of y'all. Anyway. I'm feeling like you're not by this person or around this person. But that's big here. Physical abuse and emotional abuse. Okay? We got the Moon here. That's emotions, feelings, your mind. Mental abuse, emotional abuse, and physical abuse is what I'm getting for y'all. What the fuck love got to do with it, Pisces? That's what I'm going to ask you. Fuck that. That ain't love. Queen of Fire. This telling you to stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So some of y'all might be alone right now. Building up your confidence back, okay? Being warm. More warm. You know, because you're intelligent. And I feel like y'all could have this changed y'all. So now I'm getting y'all done turned cold. Give me one more card for, and snappy. When y'all used to be so sweet is what I'm getting. Ace of Air. Again, mental abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. You dealt with all that. It's telling you to build your self-confidence up, see the truth about a situation or a person, and start over, okay? Be real with yourself, Pisces. I feel like you need to walk away, too, from somebody. Change who you're dealing with, okay? Attraction and love and your emotions got you stuck on somebody. But this person just leave you hanging. And you see this stuff, like, for some of y'all. But still there. Yeah, give me one more card for Pisces. I feel like Queen of Air. Cut them out. Cut off anything that no longer serves you. Get your mind right. Get your confidence right. What was that other card that came out here for you? The Ace of... Yeah, be real with yourself. Okay? And be direct and clear with others when dealing with them. Be realistic. You had experience with this stuff. see the, laugh about it, but see the truth about the situation, and cut off anybody that play with you in those ways. I hope that makes sense, Pisces. That is y'all reading. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel if it made sense. Share with a friend. Help save somebody's life. Okay, until the next one. Peace.